Hello guys, this is Rahul Pritham. Now I am going to give my presentation on my digital assignment done under Dunball R. Now this presentation is about microcontroller manufactured by Microchip Technologies. The name of the microchip is PIC18F4550. Now there are 10 questions asked in our assignment. Now let's go through the question one by one. Question number 1. Here you can see the block diagram of the microcontroller. Now these diagrams can be drawn in the draw.io or it can be made with the flowchart editor. The ports which you can see on the right hand side are where we give our inputs to our microcontroller. As you can see, there are 5 ports to this microcontroller. Now let's go to the different timers in the microcontroller. This diagram is of the chip timer clock. The next is the PLL oscillator block diagram. Coming to the next one, it is called the reset function block diagram. Here are the timers 0, 1, 2 and 3. Next is the watchdog timer. Now this timer is needed when there are any malfunctions in the CPU. Whenever there is a malfunction received by the timer, it resets the clock in the chip. Now let's see the different types of addressing modes present in the microcontroller. The first among them is the direct register type. The second one is the immediate mode and the third is the inherit mode. Now let's talk about the different types of operations present. The first among them is the byte oriented operation. The second one is the bit oriented. And the third is the literal operation. And the final one is the control operation. Here you can see the different instructional set which are the type oriented instructions. Now the next question is about the memory architecture of the microcontroller. This is a hardware architecture device. You can see the stack memory of the device. Now we can correlate the device architecture with the discussed hardware architecture in the class. One of the features of this device is it can be directly made into an analog to digital converter, which you can see in the given figure. Here is the circuit diagram of the analog to digital converter made with this microcontroller. Now let's talk about the power management. This microcontroller consumes less power because it is made up of the latest current technology used in the industries. Now let's see the register organization in the microcontroller. Here you can see the different types of registers and their addresses in this microcontroller. This is called the status register, which works exactly like program counter and gives us the value address of the given data. Now the arithmetic operations perform just like any other microcontroller in this microcontroller. We can also perform bitwise operations. Now let's see what are the different modes of application we can modify the microcontroller into. The first mode is the slave mode, where it just performs the actions. The next one is the master mode, where it gives the instructions to other parts of the device. Now this is the connection between the master and the slave mode for this given device. These are the different data types present in this device. And next I am going to show you the memory map of this device. Now this microcontroller follows the pipelining method. where we can do parallel processing. You can see the function of the pipelining in the given diagram. Next, we talk about the SPP control register. Now, this SPP control register controls the processing time, which is given by the timers of this device. Now, this should be configured as given. This, these are the different types of configurations for the SPP register. Now the given table shows the hit rate and miss rate and also the handling of the memory in the device. This is the normal mode of operation, and next is the sleep mode operation. Now thank you for listening to my presentation.